Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, hello, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy, where, yes, I am ungodly late because I was doing things. I have had things that I've had to do, and it took way longer than I thought it would. So I'll let some people know that I am going less trim, and we can get in on this. What I was doing took way too long. Okay.
Over here!
Over here!
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
But I want to go in the front gate. The front gate seems like a fun way to get in.
Revelio. Revelio. Hospitalis.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Yes, I can.
Why have you not run away? You intend to die, do you? Why can't I hit you? What are you doing? Get away with that.
Revelio. Leviosa.
plan was to dig up half the
I
country.
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
Yes.
Seems you're out in the lizard's hole. A lamb to the slaughter. I'm just warming up. I won't rest. Enjoy lucky, that's all. That's just the beginning.
Stop right there!
Not go well for you. Another pitiful beast called flesh. I hate fights. I've had enough of this. Ranrock will unite.
Time to teach someone a lesson! I'm afraid somersaults won't help you.
You are terribly unmatched. Surely you can see that. No! Won't get away with that.
Are you sure about that? I mean, I've got away with some
Enjoy
pretty dumb
suffering.
shit already.
What an
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
How does I do? Well, with an open door like that, I'm dumb enough to just go in and uninvited.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Yes, I suppose it is.
Revelio. Revelio.
Well, that's easy to throw. One sec.
Revelio.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
Lumos.
Lumos! This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they... It's that portrait.
Who knows about that for?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood,
Yeah.
the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of
Oh, no.
container.
No! Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be!
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
Okay.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
Revelio.
The second trial.
Revelio.
Okay.
I need to reposition that pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer.
I know what I have to do. Yeah, I see what I have to do.
Revelio.
That's tough. Okay. This side.
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it.
Fucking okay. It was exceptionally weird. Whee! I get knocked to my death. That was fun. Okay.
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
Okay.
Revelio.
Okay, that's not fair. You're invisible. Ow. Ow. I just jumped right in fast.
There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it for me to grab onto. Revelio. Here. Guardian Leviosa.
I assume that's where I have to go.
Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward on the other side of this one. Guardian Leviosa.
Good old AI problem solving never fails. What the?
After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway. Wingardium Leviosa.
That was it. Anything else?
Revelio.
That was a pain in the chuff for no reason other than it had to be. That is. So do I need that for anything?
Revelio.
No idea. Doesn't say so. Say yes. Say no.
Revelio.
So I'm assuming it's done. Over with. I make assumption. And here's a big, ultra big boy. Just saw the core. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna need to heal. Jesus Christ. That was...
What a relief. Revelio.
That was a bit, yeah, I felt my booty hole clench.
Must say I'm curious to hear of Isadora's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Huh?
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
That's, Huh.
Revelio.
That was weird. That was very weird. Is that the hell? Okay, there we go.
You're back.
And
Yeah.
in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep this second artifact safe, as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing stand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand
Yes.
more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
That reminds me, I have to do something.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know, I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
That was, And now we have moved into winter. Winter has come.
Natty told me about your running.
Revelio.
Some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
Okay.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke mentioned you might be interested in learning how to breed beasts.
Anything else? Sorry, I'm just distracted. I'm not really with it all today. I should be, but I'm not. Excuse me. Okay. Let's go to the room of requirements, speak with Deke. Because, you know, that's kind of a thing. Gotta do.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once
Oh,
you have
hallelujah.
completed the tasks I've set
Finally.
forth, speak to me after class.
Deek would like to speak with you when you have a moment.
I think I've got Ditney being thrown somewhere.
When you have a moment.
What up, Deke?
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deek thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. And what do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deek suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deek has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deek.
Okay. To the Hall of Meat. Yeah. Excuse me. I'm a wee bit higher. Oh, coming through.
Hello there. Come on in.
Yeah, hello
Plenty
there.
to look at here.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the thestrals.
Anything sub 80 gets sold. God damn, how many of this crap have I got?
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Revelio.
No. That other one.
because you know Lumos doesn't mean you can't.
Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything.
Anything with the offense of big, give me.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise.
Anything that can make me more offensive, I am all about.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop.
I like, but at the same time, I prefer my this one. I am more offensive than ever.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Well, you just had to say something, didn't you?
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
I wonder where I'm going to breed these things.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Okay. Okay, so I've got half an hour. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. See. Balance, I've already been there. I'm a numpty. Events. For the dead, just gotta wait the half hour. Shadow of Discovery meets speak with Sebastian the Undercroft. I want to learn Bombarda. Okie dokie. Let's go to that one. Huh? Bloody, probably cleaning up everything. Sorry.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly fond of all...
I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise.
Okay, but what happens if
You must be precise in your wand movements.
What if they're coming for me? Do I get to use it on them as kind of a thing?
Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins. Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured. Textbook execution. Bravo. Excellent. You have it well in hand.
Professor, might I have a moment?
Yes. What is it?
I was wondering, what inspired your interest in magical beasts?
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
Perhaps.
I haven't decided quite yet, but I do find magical beasts fascinating.
You do seem to engage well with the beasts in class. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, one must take into account both one's enthusiasm for a particular subject, as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire and teach.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and 7th years. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy eggs and disappeared in the mountains near my home. I knew of the alchemy, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an alchemy could be so nearby. Hence, I went to find it.
Seems quite a challenge, finding an alchemy in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trader. He was near a tree hollow. And there, inside, was a nest with 7 silver alchemy eggs.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Protective clothing, potion ingredients, even wand cores. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons. I left the eggs alone. I hid, and moments later, the beast flew right over my head. Breathtaking. She then seemed to all but disappear as she shrunk to fit into the hollow.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed. I knew in that moment that I needed to understand all that I could about beasts and ensure that wizard kind learned to benefit properly from them. Now, I trust that I have answered your question. You would do well to continue your study of beasts, regardless of your chosen path. Beasts and all that they provide will vastly improve your life, and perhaps one day even save it.
I shall remember that, Professor. Thank you.
Okay, I kind of want to test this out now, because I know there's some Merlin trials that require bombard. So I'm going to try that out now. I don't know how it does. I don't know how it does. It's going to be done, so might as well try it. Never know. Whee!
Let's see Revelio.
Bombarda!
Okay. Hold on. I've got 2, I might as well up them.
Revelio.
Bombarda!
Revelio.
Bombarda! Bombarda! Bombarda!
what the fuck do I have to do? Okay, I'd love to know what to do with this Merlin trial.
Lumos.
Okay, that was... Okay, if that's it, this is fucking stupid.
Lumos. Bombarda!
Okay, where's the third lord? That's 1, 2.
Lumos.
Is this it? This is how you do this Merlin trial. I didn't need Bombarder after all. Fair enough. Okay, I guess. That was... I thought it was involving Bombarda, and I was wrong. It's just Lumos and butterflies. That was so wrong.
Rebellion. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Okay, I'm just so dumb and dense. Fair enough. I just learned I got Bombarda when I didn't need it. Fair enough. Okay. Okay, game. I'll play this. I'll play this game, you rogue. Got no fucking choice.
I heard a Morgan was flourishing before you.
Cynthia!
Marvelous strike!
Rookwoods don't go down easy. They won't move. Protego! And Bringo!
Nice try!
That's it! Incendio! Oh. Good Bringo!
Potato.
I want you will not survive this fight!
Well, one of us was wrong about that. And it won me. Oh, Shan! Thank you for the raid! How are you doing? I'm just playing some Hogwarts Legacy. It's an actually interesting game. I've not played it. This is, well...
Lumos.
I've obviously... this is my first playthrough of it. And I was dumb thinking I needed a certain spell for these things. I don't. I just need one, and... I was just silly and just wasted so much time thinking I needed a certain spell when I could have just done this. Where's... Okay, number 2 is here. Where's number 3? Where is number 3?
Revelio.
1, 2, there's the 3rd. I ran past the 3rd one. Basically for this trial, you need to find, the glowing butterflies and head to those little thingamajiggies there.
Lumos.
And I honestly thought I needed a different spell. I didn't. But yeah, this is actually quite a fun game. It's pretty good. How's CK3 going for you, Shen? So the basic premise of this game is you are a... you are a late blooming student to Hogwarts. You are a 5th year. And you have to more or less catch up with your fellow classmates. You can do all like the Harry Potter stuff like brew potions, duel with dark wizards and whatnot. And you can actually get resources. You can basically grow your own resources in the room of requirement, basically. And that is full. I need some stuff. Missing a feather. Do I have one of them in a... I'm sure I had one of them somewhere. Let's see. Nope, nope. You do get to basically capture the beasts that are around the castle and other places, and you can Excuse me. Oh, I did not mean to hit that one. Sorry. Indale Wolfer. Oh dear. Let's keep him inside there then. You know, you can look after them, basically. Some of these are actually at risk for the poachers that are outside in the big wide world. And, you know, you take basically on the job of caretaking and preservation.
Ravenia.
You can interact with them just by, you know, the brush and the animal feed. And they will give you things in return for them. There's as you can see, I've been playing for a while, so I'm at I'm 73% the way done with the story. I have yet to even put anything into the dark arts. Not because I'm scared to, it's just this character is going to be basically a goody two-shoes. She's not gonna be too evil. She's gonna be a little bit evil, but then again, you know, which character in Harry Potter isn't just that little bit evil? This is just one area in which you can raise certain members of the beasts that you can well gather. And 10 minutes, right? Yes, you can also set up a place to breed animals as another way of preservation. And I'll check back on that later. I'll check back with Deek in about 10. Didn't I just come from? No, I have not. This is the second area you actually. Oh, thank you for the follow. Who's following me? Thank you for the follow, Mr. Banana. How you doing today? Like I said, this is like the second area you unlock. You can put beasts there. I am actually trying to go for a collection. No. Sorry. No. Quests. No. As it is a collection, yes. No, it's not. It is not. I'm so bad. Inventory, I think. It's like one of the things is collect 20 beasts, and eventually, you know, it unlocks certain gear for you. Hold on. Yeah, so this is basically the Highlands area. You can zoom out enough, and this you can see all the different little side little sub objectives and side quests and gatherables. So it's basically the further out you go from like Hogwarts, this area here, the more dangerous it is, and the stronger the enemies are, I should say. Also, for the main protagonist for this game, you can see traces of what has been dubbed as ancient magic, and surprisingly, you are quite proficient in it, despite obviously being a late bloomer, because as you know, in Harry Potter, you're meant to start Hogwarts at age of 11. That's when you get your letter, and that's when you go to King's Cross in London and up off to Scotland. The character you play and the character you create, because yeah, this is my character. Dapper young woman that she is. She didn't get her letter until the age of about 15, which means she is classified as a late bloomer. She didn't really learn about magic, and so she has to play catch up for I think like the majority of the game. She is literally playing catch up with the classmates, because they've been there since they were 11. They've been there since the first year, and they know a lot more. You can also custom. One sec. I'll put that back in. You can also customize basically what glove you want to wear. Because I've got mine as where are they? The mahogany fingerless gloves. As long as you get them, you can basically customize whatever you want your character to look like. Your health, defense, and these two abilities here will always go up as you level up, as does your health. And I'm not exactly the tankiest of tanky. You can also customize. To start off with, you are with a borrowed wand. So eventually, after I think one of the first little objectives you have is to go and get your proper one, and you can just basically customize to whatever you want. I've chosen this look because I think it suits her. I mean, this here, the robust, it's carved in copper. I did that because my dad was a plumber. He always did plumbing before he went off to do another job. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Squibbles. How are you doing? So, you know, this is, you can customize your wand to whatever it is, you know, like the wood type, the core type, it's all there. The wood type, core type, flexibility, and one length, they're all customizable to what you want them to be. And for the map, initially you're only in Hogwarts, but then you do get let out, and you do go to Hogsmeade to obviously get your school supplies and your actual one. You also unlock these are the blue powder. I don't know if anyone's seen the movies from like the early 2000s. But these are like the flu powder system. They are fast travel, basically. They let you just go all over the map, from right up here all the way down to here. They're just everywhere. There's also the Merlin trials, which I've been doing. They will help. They are in collections. No, talents. I forget where they are. Challenges. Here we are. Challenges. Like, where are you? Is that exploration? Okay, completing the Merlin trials will allow you to get more inventory space, which will allow you to hold more gear. Because initially I think you're only limited to 20 items, and after that you either have to destroy things or you have to sell them. That's called dashing. You pick that up. I think. How long has this got left? 8 minutes. That's. I've only been. Okay. You pick that up. I think as one of your earliest skills. That's on the talents, basically. Or spell knowledge. Ancient magic throw is swift. That's it's called it's basically called it's basically like dashing, and that is once you hit level 5, that is one of your earliest skills that you can pick up. You can always. This is like I said, I don't know how many of you have watched the movies, but this is the room of requirement. This is just basically where the students in Hogwarts go to train and basically defy one of the professors in I think the 5th movie. It's definitely in the 5th book. Oh yeah, the fast travel system, the flu powder system, that's all over Hogwarts as well. That is one thing, if you have this game and you haven't played it, that is one thing I would recommend to basically unlock, because that will let you go just basically everywhere, all over the school without having to walk there like I'm doing, because I selected the wrong place to where to go.
What are you up to now?
Maybe what am I up to now? I'm up to nothing now. I'm innocent. I swear to God, I'm innocent. I've done nothing. Also, when you're sorted and when they do the whole sorting thing for you, based on the answers you give the sorting hat, it will determine where you go. But you can also change that based off of something you depending on if you just want to go like Slytherin, Gryffindor, you know, the standard Hogwarts houses.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret.
This is
But
a
fascinating.
quest line I've been
Evidently,
doing, and
he
it
encouraged
is just
teaching
basically
dark magic at Hogwarts.
He is basically one of your
Neither
first
the Imperious
friends.
Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the Scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I've learned it, but I've never used it.
I know we had to do it to open the Scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When
I'm
I
kind
know
of going
more,
the goody
I shall
good
send it
route with
out.
this character, but I'm also kind of, at some points, I'm just going to go like
feel sorry
morally
for Ominous.
grey.
Keeping this to ourselves
Like-
for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Well, I'm
No,
not.
I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
I didn't tell him.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Oh, that's Babuko.
I am not letting this go.
Well, I'll keep an eye on him.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a
What
good idea.
the hell was that?
Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Some references Sebastian mentioned in the book do worry me.
I'm
Like I
glad
said,
you
I'm
understand.
going morally grey,
I
but
hope
if
Sebastian
anything,
pursues
I'm
this
not going to
no
go
further.
full evil.
But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Okay, what's the next part of the quest? What's that? Okay, that's it. That's the quest done. That was quick. You also have like you've also been given a book at I think like one of the first or second days of term. You have to collect it's called a field guide. It's basically part of the collections. It's basically, oh, I've been here, I've seen this. It just gives you information on everything.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
Also,
What is
all
it?
the professors will give you assignments as basic ways of getting you
I
up to
wondered,
speed with your
did
fellow
you
fifth
attend
years.
Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
You might have mentioned it.
Unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Indeed. When this game first came out a couple of years ago, I was like, nah, I'm never going to play it. It doesn't look interesting to me. I just don't want to play it. That opinion has changed. I'm not gonna lie, that opinion was... the opinion I had has quickly changed because I've played it and I've been enjoying it. Oh yeah, the map chamber. This is part of the overall plot of the game. It has like the different well, you'll see in a moment. These three have the same kind of talent as your character has. I mean, they built this entire chamber underneath the school and no one, for the longest time ever knew about it. And of course, somewhat sentient portrait.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Yeah, you occasionally get to hear. You occasionally get to hear the person who invented flu powder to speak to the little busts on the on where she is spawned, or where the flu powder things are. Oh, hello. The baby.
should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
Yep.
Hello, Deke.
There we go.
You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we both can see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to
practically
see such
invisible
majestic
to
beasts.
everyone,
but
except those who have
sometimes
witnessed a
wishes Deke
particular
couldn't.
event.
Deke is to blame.
What do you mean to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff.
I don't know
Deke
what's
stayed on
happening
that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
There we go. You can change the layout for your spells. And I think I'll best grab a quick save because I'm going to end here. I'm getting tired and I need to rest. Take care, folks. Thank you for the raid, Shen. I will see you. I'll see anyone who wants to join in. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. I've been Bad Guy. You guys have been awesome. You really, really have. Who should I raid? Who to raid? Who to raid? One sec. I'm just gonna check something. Okay. Yeah, we'll go raid her. Go raid this person now. Okay, and what raid message did you've got access to Shen's emotes, so this can be your raid message. If you get that copied, we'll paste it in 5, 4, 3, 2. Have a good one.